25 laps is the distance in your Group A feature. Hudson O'Neal on the pole in Rocket 1. Jason Jameson in the Ratliff Racing 12 on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your Group A feature is underway.
Jameson back in the Ratliff team car to turn number 1. Hudson O'Neal on the bottom, and he'll leave Jameson room, and Jason Jameson's going to take the lead down the back straightaway. As they enter to turn number 3, working the bottom, here comes Shannon Babb in 18, and Jason Jameson out in front at Eldora in this first 25 lapper.
Third right now, Shannon Babb. Babb going to try to look down to the inside as Hudson O'Neal tries to close in at the end of lap number 2. Hudson O'Neal right there knocking on the back door of your race leader.
Mark Richards Racing has never won. We've got a caution out on the racetrack.
And we'll go green this time by. Again, 2 laps scored, 23 laps to go in your Group A feature here on a Thursday night.
Didn't Jason Jameson go to victory lane here a few years ago after Nick Hoffman? No, Jason Jameson was light at the scales, and Hoffman got the win. Remember that a couple years ago.
How about that?
Here we go into turn 3. O'Neal on the bottom, trying to squeeze there. He'll ride right in front of him. They'll take the lead. So 2-3 laps, 2 different leaders, Dustin, into turn number 1.
Side by side there in your screen, the 157 of Mike Marler and the 22 of Chris Ferguson in the battle for 5th. You see that happens just out of arm's reach of the 20 RT of Ricky Thornton Jr., who currently runs 4th this time by. Just heavy lap traffic for your race leader, Hudson O'Neal, as he is trying to work by Hayden Cowan in the 214. He's able to do so, and now Will Harrington and Jimmy Owens, the next 2 drivers to go 1 lap down. Jason Jameson, though, able to keep pace, even though there's a few lap cars between himself and Hudson O'Neal. That lead has gone anywhere from 1.2 to 1.4. The last couple laps, 1.2 this time by with 11 to go.
Now he's behind into turn number 1. That is Dale McDowell. So Gustin is going a lap down. Jimmy Owens, Dale McDowell, the next victim, as they'll have 2 to go this time around. The lead is 2.9 seconds for the driver that just celebrated his 23rd birthday this weekend of Martinsville, Indiana.
White flag is out. Final time around for the New Deal, Hudson O'Neal.
Jason Jameson a solid 2nd. 3rd is Ricky Thornton Jr. 4th is Babb. 5th is Marler. Then it's Moran, Shirley, Wilson, Alberson, and EPJ. And Hudson O'Neal is going to take the Valvoline Swiper Calf Ranches Petrov towing number 1 to victory lane here tonight at Eldora in the first 25 laps.
25 laps is the distance. David McCoy on the pole, Brandon Shepard on the outside. Group B features underway.
Good start for McCoy into turn 1 and the Coleman Farms 187. He'll slide up the track, the Valvoline B5 True Timber Camo. He'll take the lead, Brandon Shepard. Working the bottom. Here they come. Here comes Madden. They're trying to go 3 wide. Madden has to back out of it at the line. It is Shepard. McCoy runs 2nd.
Brandon Shepard is your leader, 3 wide momentarily for the 2nd spot. Chris Matton way down to the inside, and that tribute to his grandfather, the white 87, Tim McCready in the 39. There's Bobby Pierce in the 32, and the caution flag is out. May even from our good friend Justin Cook have some True Timber Camo Flow Racing swag at home as we go green flag racing, 1 lap down, 24 laps to go. In your Group B feature, McCoy back down to the inside. They fan out almost 4 wide, coming off corner number 2.
Pierce has got the high side rolling. Here comes Pierce up top in the 32. Battle for the lead. Here comes McCready through the middle. It's still Shepard, McCready, Pierce. Man, you've got 3 hot rods. Pierce to the bottom. He'll throw the slider in turn 2, Dustin.
Bobby Pierce may not be done yet. He's able to clear Tim McCready momentarily for the 2nd spot. McCready going to try to cross back under him, this time coming into turns 3 and 4. He'll do so. He clears him. Pierce will drive back down under him. Those meddling kids. Bobby Pierce moves up to 2nd. Land of Lincoln out front in this one. Pierce will drive it deep into turns 1 and 2. Clears Brandon Shepard momentarily. Shepard going to try to drive back down to the inside. Won't be able to do it yet. He'll try to get down in turns 3 and 4. Battle for the lead is no longer. You've got a new race leader. It's Bobby Pierce James with 6 laps scored.
And then it's McCoy, Hughes, Brown, Ivy, Davenport runs in 10th.
Side by side back there between Ivy and the 49 of Jonathan Davenport. That's the battle for 9th on your screen. Davenport going to take it away as he tries to pick his way through the field.
Final car in a lead lap, about to go a lap down into turn 3. Pierce It just looks like everybody else is in quicksand, doesn't it? I mean, he is that fast down the straightaway as he's lapped up to the top 13.
Yeah, Bobby Pierce looking very, very good at the front of the field in this one, just as Hudson O'Deal did in the last one. James, 8 laps to go for the smooth operator out of Oakwood, Illinois.
A gaggle of cars in front of him in a turn 1, Dustin.
Heavy lap traffic in front of your race leader right there, as that got very interesting between he and David McCoy, as that is the 2040 of Michael Brown. Brown now goes 1 lap down. That's your 11th place car.
Yeah.
10 cars now on the lead lap as EP32 comes around with the white flag.
So McCoy, as they come out into final lap, the lead is comfortable, 3.2 into turn 3. And the current World of Outlaws Late Model Series points leader has come to play here tonight. He'll win the second 25 lap race.